Okay, thank you very much for clicking on. Um, Today we're going to have a bit of a haul video. I'm going to talk to you and show you some of the things I bought at my local car boot sale, tell you what I bought from, have a little chat about the items and what I'm hoping to get. I have to be totally honest, I've had one of the star buys I've had in quite a while, a fabulous find, and it was 100% luck. I didn't even know it when I bought it, and well, it's just a shock. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to have a look at some of the things I bought, and what can I say? If you sell on eBay, if you sell on Etsy, anything like that, hopefully you'll use this video as a bit of inspiration of things you could buy for reselling to make a profit. So let's get in and have a look at the items. Okay, so this is my star buy. It is a huge collection of Royal Albert. You got 6 dinner plates, 6 side plates, 6 tea plates, 6 saucers, 6 bowls, 6 cups, a vase, a teapot, a sugar bowl, and a cream jug. 40 pieces in total. It cost me £20 for the 40 pieces. That's like 50 pence a piece. It's absolutely crazy money. I've done some gorgeous photographs. It's all first quality, none of it's seconds. It's really, really nice. Now, I was quite shocked. I went up to the table and they had this on the table, and well, it wasn't even all on the table, some of it was still in the box. And we just done a quick deal, 20 quid. I didn't even wrap it up. That's how what I thought of it. I thought just chucked it all into the box as it was, unwrapped. Luckily, I got every single piece back perfect without a chip. It was minging yellow from nicotine and smoke, but I washed it all, I dried it all, photographed it, and it looks spectacular. Anyway, £650 I got on it. Does that sound crazy to you? Have a look at this. So, we're going to come over to Replacements Limited. This is the website I use as well for all my crystal. Moonlight Rose by Royal Albert, discontinued now. So it was 1987 to 2017. Have a look at some of these prices. 5 little pieces per there, $610. $70 for a cup and saucer. $240 for a sugar bowl. Teapot, $500. Coffee pot, $500. Now, if anybody's interested, the dollar rate is about £10 sterling, is about $12. So that's a lot of money. So I've paid so far about $24, $25 for this entire set. I know you're thinking, well, this is a replacement site. They're always expensive. Let's go to eBay. Look at that. 6 cups, saucers, and tea plates. £620 with the jug, teapot, jug, and sugar bowl. Sorry, £620. They haven't got the 6 dinner plates. They haven't got the 6 side plates. They haven't got the 6 soup bowls, and they haven't got the extra vase. I got basically almost 20 pieces more than what that set has, and they've sold for £620. Same again underneath it, $599 sold price. And that is teapot and 6 cups and saucers and a sandwich plate by the looks of it. Some plates there, 450. Look at this, just crazy money. These are sold prices. This isn't what people are asking. Sold prices. 27 pieces there, £300. I always thought Old Country Roses was the dearest pattern to have on Royal Albert, but I don't know what's going on. You've got a set here. Excuse me. Old Country Roses, 1962 mark on there. £695 for a set, 130 pieces, mind, but £700. Heirloom, sorry, by Royal Albert, £640. And that's only 53 pieces. I got 40 something or 40 pieces in my set. £620 there. We just looked at that one. Again, where is it? Royal Albert, that's Old Country Roses, I think. £600. I've never seen somebody do this with their photographs before. Take a photograph and just put numbers and squiggles saying how many plates of each there are. I suppose it's one way of describing them. But look at it. Treasure chest yellow, A cup and saucer sold for £500. Never seen them before. How pretty are they? Very heavily gilded with a flower. And they're £400 and £500 for a single cup and saucer. So it looks like Royal Albert is severely back in, because look at the prices it's selling for. Old Country Rose is there, £360. Yeah, I think it's time for me to start keeping an eye out for Royal Albert. £20 into £650, and I think they'll sell no problem at all. Now that has to be my star buy of a little while. I haven't had a good one like that for gotta be a month or two, I think. It's been a while. Should we move on? Have a look at a few more pieces? Got some absolutely amazing gems to look at. Now I purchased this big wall art, big tile, hand painted in enamel, and look at that. Doesn't that just scream almost Scandinavian mid-century? But it's not. I think I'm still in the middle of researching it, but I think this is Volvic art or Volvic art school. And what that means is there's a region in France around a volcano that they take the lava or the volcano stone, the lava stone, and they hand paint on it in workshops and things. And if you look at the back there, I'm pretty confident this is lava stone or lava, volcanic, Volvic art or Volvic art school. I just wish they signed it all. But yeah, I paid £3 for it. And if I am right that it's French Volvic art, then that's between 80 and £100 for that one tile, that wall art. But doesn't it have a really Scandinavian, Finnish, or Swedish look to it? Because that's what I thought, or maybe Norwegian. I thought along them lines originally when I saw it. But yeah, really nice thing for £3. Absolutely fabulous. What a find. Believe me, they're all good in today's video. There's nothing bad. Then we have this. It's a sort of generic pickle helmet with a generic military badge on it, I think. Love the little chain coming around. But this is a lighter. How cool is that? Little pickle helmet lighter. Now, I paid £2 for it. I have no idea what it's worth. I tried researching it earlier. I haven't put a lot of time into it, I gotta be honest. But, excuse me, I haven't found one yet. But I would think 20 to £30 would be okay for that. Not a problem at all, I would think. It's not exactly expensive at £20, is it? Let's play a game before we move on to any more of the finds. And I got some spectacular stuff to show you. Let's play a game. How many of you know what this is? And I'm going to give you a hint. It isn't for a nappy for a giant or a giant baby. It is a safety pin, but what's it for? Have you had a guess yet? If you've had a guess, put it in the comments. I want to see how many of you get it right, if anybody gets it right. This is a safety pin from down a coal mine. Now, what they used to do when the miners come back and they had clothes and things that were stinking dirty, they'd have like a mesh bag or a net-in bag, and they'd put the pin through it to hold it closed. So it's a coal miner's safety pin for their dirty laundry bag, if you like. But how cool is that? Now, I paid £2 for a safety pin. Shoot me somebody. But I think it's 10 or 20 quid. I really do, just for the novelty. And believe it or not, there's not many of them about. I had a look earlier and I couldn't find many at all. But how many of you actually knew what that was? And did you put it in a comment? Right, let's move on. This I absolutely love. Italian pottery, Raku clock. And look at that. It's all signed and all. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, I don't know if it's working. I haven't tried it yet. And what I will say is the hands are a little buckled. See them? They're not in the best of conditions, especially the little hand here. It's a bit beaten up a bit. However, it's original. It's a Raku Italian pottery clock. Paid a tenner for it. However, I think that is comfortably, as it is, £45. If it's running and I can straighten these arms up, could be 75, £95. But for a tenner, it was a fabulous thing. And that's the first time I've had a nice Raku clock artist signed. Date wise, I don't think it's 1960s or 70s. I think it's a later version, but it doesn't matter. It's a fabulous thing, lovely shape. Do you know what it reminds me of? What's that Disney film where they all turn into objects that in the castle? Beauty and the Beast. You know when you got like the clocks and everything, and the people. I think it's inspired by that, so it could be along that lines. But that's what it reminded me of when I saw it. Next piece is mid-century modern, and it weighs a ton. Look at the colours on that. Now this is Schierick, West German pottery, 1960s, 1970s, and it is mold number 553-38. Now what that means is 553 is the shape, and 38 is 38 centimeters tall, and it's stamped down there, West Germany. Now this come in today for £3, not even $4, £3. It's just gorgeous. I love the colours, lime green, yellows, browns, beautiful combination. Now I've had a look online, and some people are asking 110, 150. I see it at sort of £75. If it was a more neutral colours, then it'd be talking £30. But the colour combination on this is fabulous, and I think £75 is going to be no problem whatsoever for £3. What a find that was, huh? And they just keep coming. Today is just fabulous. Although I did have a row because I kind of left my stall early and I was walking around buying, and I had a row for leaving my stall early. But yeah, that's another story. It's not Moorcroft. It is tube line decorated, very similar to how Moorcroft do it, but this is all Tupton Ware. Rose pattern. It's almost like the Macintosh rose, isn't it? Really, really nice. But it's got its original stopper. I've never seen one of these jugs with its original stopper. Almost reminded me of like a vinaigrette as opposed to a jug. But yeah, I've never seen one with its stopper before. Now it only cost me £1, a whole pound. And I see that comfortably at 40, £45, especially with the stopper. I never had one with the stopper. Lovely condition. It's just been a fabulous day, really has. I've even had some jewellery today to share with you. I've had a whole host of cufflinks. I paid a fiver for a job lot of cufflinks. So we got some Welsh Fusiliers, unfortunately not on silver. We got more Welsh Fusilier cufflinks, quite a lot of Welsh Fusilier cufflinks. Now, they're not the best picture there, no, but unfortunately, if I'm not doing it off the photograph, that's the downside of it. If you like mid-century, then how about a pair of Stratton Onyx cufflinks? I just went through the costume jewellery box and I made a bag of cufflinks because I like selling cufflinks. And I paid a fiver for the bag full. These are my favourite cufflinks. Probably something to do with Clarkson's farm. Little pigs. Little pig. You got the front legs and the head. Then you got a chain. And then you got the back end and the legs at the back. It's so fiddly, my hands. Look at that. Oink, oink. How gorgeous are they? Now, if they were in gold, it'd be hundreds of pounds. I believe they're base metal. Couldn't find a mark on them. I looked and looked and looked. But how cute are they? So the way I see it, I paid a fiver for them all, which also includes the next two pieces, which is a Royal Welsh Fusiliers enamel badge and a potentially gold ring, wedding band. Now, it's got some marks on the inside that I don't recognise. It could be roll gold, it could be gold plated, or it could be gold. I'm going to acid test it. But inside, it is fully stamped up with what looks to be like a Maltese cross. Next to that is a star. Then is an impressed letter C, and it looks to be an impressed letter N. So I'm going to acid test that. But I paid a fiver for the whole lot. Them cufflinks got to be a tenner a pay, haven't they? The badge got to be a tenner. So there's what, 50 quid at a tenner a piece per there. And I get the fun of testing a potentially gold ring. If it turns out to be roll gold, I'll chuck it in my tub because I'm planning on doing a video eventually on leaching gold out of rolled gold to see how much gold is in there. I think that's going to make a fabulous video. When you buy these bangles and it says, I know, 20 microns or 20% or 1/5, 9 carat gold or something like that. If it says 1/5, 9 carat rolled gold, then technically I would think 1/5 of the weight, which is 20%, should be gold, 9 carat gold. So if the weight, for example, is 50 grams, 20% of 50 grams is 10 grams. So theoretically, 10 grams 9 carat gold should be throughout that bangle. So I'm saving up all my rolled gold and we're going to do a video. It might be a couple of years down the line once I get enough of it. I'm going to get a couple of kilos of rolled gold. I'm going to get a big glass, one of them old science vases, and I'm going to stuff it all in and I'm going to get the acids or whatever it is and leach it all out and actually have a bit of fun and see what comes out of it. That would make a good video as well, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be a really good bit of fun? That's what I plan on doing at some point anyway. I had a couple of bits of silver. I had to pay for them. They didn't come in for nothing. Look at the beautiful colour on them stones. They really are just spectacular. Come on, turn. So we got some lovely, about 8 large amethyst stones. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Set in sterling silver. Now, I paid a bit of money for it. I paid £20 for it. But I really, really like it. And I love the amethysts. They're beautiful colour, beautiful stones. I see it about 45, £50 anyway. So they're only £20 expensive. And then I bought this, which is a charm bracelet. But it is so cute. I have a poodle, a teddy bear sitting on a chair, and a dangling teddy bear. And believe it or not, the charms are by P. Hillman. And if you look online, the poodle is £50 on his own. The teddy bear is £50 on his own there on the chair. They're all signed P. Hillman. I haven't looked up that one. I paid £20 again for the charm bracelet. So the way I see it, 55, £60, £70 even, is still less than what people are asking for 2 individual charms. So let's say I went £65. They get 3 charms and the bracelet for 65. Nothing wrong with that. And I paid £20. I don't know, did I say about the dollar exchange rate? If I did or didn't, I can't remember. If I did, I'll say it again. It's £10 sterling, about $12. So 100 sterling, $120. Moving on. Another bit of Italian glass. In its original box, it's got a bit of age to it. And I absolutely love the pendant. A really, really big heart. I got a nice big heart. You can see the size of it against me. Set in sterling silver. Probably sterling silver mounts up there, I didn't look. But this is fully hallmarked down here. Nice bit of Murano. Good colours. Stamped up 925. And I paid £7 for that. Which I thought was a nice item. And the fact it comes in its original box, you can see the age on it, can't you? Let's be honest. So I like that anyway. I also bought myself, I'm not into technology at all, but I use an old iPhone 7. I take my photographs with an iPhone 7. I use all my internet searching with an iPhone 7. And then today at the car boot sale, somebody is selling an iPhone X in absolutely mint condition. Beautiful iPhone X, £60. Open to any network. Big memory on there. So guess what? I had to buy it. £60. I got a new phone. That's me happy. Let's see what's it say on the back here. Does it say anything on here that I can use? Let me see. There you go. Don't even know what I'm looking for, to be honest. All I know is iPhone X, 60 quid. I got a new iPhone. Happy days. That's me happy. I don't buy technology to buy and sell on. I wouldn't have a foggiest idea. It's out of my league, to be honest with you. Games and CDs and computer games, mobile phones, does nothing for me. I love the thrill of the hunt, the treasure hunt, the digging stuff out. Um, yeah, like today I had a row. Now I sell at one particular car boot sale. I'm not going to name it. I sell at one particular car boot sale for the simple reason that I can walk around early. And I stopped selling at the end of last season because they stopped us walking around early. They said no more walking around. So I didn't sell. And then the season started back up about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't sold. And I've been stood on the sideline, and people have been walking around buying, and they've been allowing it to happen. So I thought, okay, I'll start selling again. Anyway, a week or two into selling, I had a row today. Stop walking around. The people in the queue were moaning. So I turned around and said, are the people in the queue supporting the car boot sale? The people in the queue there who are actually moaning are coming in. They they're paying the pound entry. They're here for 20 minutes, half hour, get the stuff as cheap as they can, and they're gone. They're not buying burgers, so they're not supporting your vendors. They're buying a couple of things for a pound or two and leaving. I'm stood there for hours and hours and hours for the privilege of walking around early, selling at a stall where you don't take a lot of money because I'm only selling junk for a pound. You know, you just can't. Some people you just can't drum it into them. We're the ones supporting them day in, day out, and then they worry because somebody's moaning because we're walking around the field. Now I understand their attitude of, well, it's not fair, you're getting the stuff before us. But anybody can get a stall, set up a stall, and come in. Or the likes of Madley, what they do is it's £8 for a pitch to sell. Or if you want to come in early buying, you can pay a tenner. You can pay a tenner and go in and walk around for that hour and a half before the public come in. Well, maybe they should implement something like that. But yeah, I can't be dealing with these car boot sales that herd people, hold them back, and then herd them in, and then you get this big charge of people running into the car boot sale, almost trampling each other. It just does my nut in. All I want is a nice, easy life. Go to a car boot sale, find the treasures, and there's clearly more treasure there than anybody can handle at the moment. It is everywhere. Everybody is trying to sell. I'm having email after email after email of people wanting to sell, and I'm buying so much that it's just no point. I can't list and keep up with what I'm buying, so there's no point me keep buying privately when I'm getting it in these prices. Because if I went to someone's house, I'd have to pay a lot more money for this stuff than I'm paying at a car boot sale. I don't price it at the car boot sale, they do. So it comes into me for nothing. I'm really, really happy with it. You won't find none of this on eBay. It's all on my own website, antiquesarena.com. Um, Let me see if I got anything else I want to share in today's video haul wise. Trying to have a look, make sure I haven't missed nothing. If you have a favourite, comment. Hopefully, some of you commented your guess on this to see if you knew what it was or didn't. And it'd be lovely to hear some comments off yourselves. If you like my videos, please like and share them. I'd be very, very grateful if you'd share them. Mean the world to me. It's a free way of helping my channel. Other than that, I think we're done for today. Do you have a favourite? That Royal Albert was a shock, a real shock. That is really good money for a £20 outlay, 650 back, and I think I could probably push it to 700, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to be too greedy. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon.